you doing? I'm Mike. I work at Dangerous Music, and today I'm going to show you guys our new Liaison. The Liaison is basically an insert switcher that has 6 stereo insert points that are all fully analog that will allow you to insert different pieces of gear into your signal chain. So the way it works is we have 2 buses, an A bus and a B bus. You can either run these buses in series or you can run them in parallel. When you run the buses in series, this allows you to change the order of different pieces of gear in a way that you wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. So let me explain. If you run bus A into bus B, you can now have a compressor on insert 6 and an EQ on insert 1. If you have the EQ on insert 1 on bus B and the compressor on insert 6 on bus A, the compressor will now come before the EQ, meaning 6 can come before 1. The only way you can achieve this is by running them in series. So this allows you to have more flexibility with your routing. The other way you can run these is in parallel. If you're running them in parallel, you can plug the output of bus A into one source, the output of bus B into one source. So let's say, for instance, you're mixing. You want to utilize your outboard gear in a way that lets you integrate it with your DAW. You can set up sends and returns in your DAW using hardware inserts that go into bus A and out of bus A back into the DAW, and into bus B, out of bus B back into the DAW. Now you can set up an insert on one of your tracks with bus A, in other words 3/4 let's say, on your hardware insert, and you can seamlessly integrate all your analog gear on that insert using bus A. On another track, you can insert your bus B hardware insert and integrate other pieces of gear on that bus. So this allows you to basically create a routing situation where you're replacing a patch bay or augmenting a patch bay. A lot of people will set up the Liaison into their patch bay, allowing them to incorporate anything that they want into their Liaison. Now, the great feature about the Liaison is you can save 4 presets. So if you have different configurations that you like to use on multiple occasions, you save them in a preset and you can instantly recall them. So let's say you're mastering a record and you know that you like a certain signal chain when you master a certain type of music. You can save that preset to preset number 1. Maybe when you master a different type of music, you could save a different preset to number 2. And every time you master that kind of music, you can instantly recall those presets and have your signal chain right in front of you without any patching, without any unplugging. So the other great feature about the Liaison is we have a parallel processing. So if you want to do parallel compression, parallel EQ, parallel reverb, you can insert your piece of gear into bus B, send it to the parallel processing loop, process your signal, and blend it back in with this parallel blend knob. This allows you to seamlessly integrate analog hardware in a parallel processing situation in a way that you can't do inside your DAW. We also have a flip function so that if you have, let's say, a compressor on 1 and an EQ on 2, but you would like to hear what it sounds like with the EQ before the compressor, you press the flip button and it flips the order of those 2 units. This allows you to quickly A/B between the 2 different setups and let you decide which way you would like to set up your signal chain. You can use this same method when switching between presets. Let's say you're tracking a vocal. You can set up one preset with one preamp, one EQ, and one compressor, and set up another preset that has a different preamp, a different compressor, and a different EQ, and switch back and forth between those instantly, allowing you to A/B the 2 signal chains and decide which one you like better. The reason why that's important is because your aural memory is really only a few seconds long. So when you have to unpatch things to hear different signal chains, or when you have to try different plugins on your track to hear different signal chains, you're not getting a true A/B comparison because your ear cannot remember that far. So when you have everything instantly at the touch of a button, you can hear the 2 different signal chains back to back and make a competent decision on which is better and which you'd like to use. So for more information on the Liaison, visit our website at www.dangerousmusic.com. Thanks a lot.